How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get on the Los Santos International Airport subway. So to start it off, I'm going to hit the button with the 3 lines for the Xbox One version and pull up my map. And the subway actually goes around most of the airport. This subway has many stops that you can actually get off of that are actually in the airport, but it goes beyond the airport and actually goes near the center of the map. But I'm actually going to go to the airport and I'm actually going to take the highway, even though it is the longer way, just to show you guys how to get to the subway from the highway. So I will see you guys once I get there. I just got back on the highway and I'm actually going to get off this exit right over here on the left. And I didn't mean to spin out like that, and you can actually see that I destroyed my car quite a bit on the way here. But that's okay, hopefully we can still get to the subway with this car. So if we keep going straight here, I'm actually going to go where the buses actually go, right over here in the taxis. And if you keep driving, you'll actually see a big area in which you can actually enter the subway. There are a few other ones, but I'm actually going to be taking the main entrance, which is right by Terminal 4, which is just around the bend here. And you can actually see the entrance right here, and it's actually pretty noticeable. And I'm actually going to have to walk down quite a few flights of stairs to get to the subway. But you can see right here, it's the Los Santos International Airport, and the subway is just below. I'm actually going to have to go down 3 flights of stairs. The first one is right here. And then once I get all the way down, I'm actually going to turn left. And then I'll have to walk to the other side of this hallway, and I will take another left, which I will have to go down another flight of stairs. And then I'll have to pass this counter right here. And then if I take a left again, you'll actually see the subways right up here. If I take this all the way to the end, and then at the end I'll actually have to take another left, and then I'll actually have to take a right, and then you can take either side to go down the stairs because the subway is just below. But I'm going to take a right here and go down here to the subway. And this is where you'll actually wait for the subway, and I'm not entirely sure which side it comes from. Though it comes from one side, and then it will actually go around in a big circle and go back to the other side. And then it will keep going to the city, and then eventually it will come back over here to this stop, and then it will repeat this process. But I'm going to wait for a little while, and I'll let you guys know once I see the train coming. I can actually hear the subway coming, and I think it's coming behind me. So let me turn around here and see if I see it coming. Yep, there it is. So now I'm just going to follow it, and then I'll be able to get on it once the doors open up. I could wait for it to go in a big circle and come back over to the other side, because my first stop is actually going to be right where I'm at right now. And there's no way to actually sit down, so I'm just going to have to stand here for a little while, and I will let you guys know once I get to the next train station. But first, let me show you guys where I am on the map. If you have a paper copy of the map, you can actually see the underground subway better. But it will go right over here, and then it will go around in the circle, as I mentioned. And then the first stop will be exactly where I started, just on the other side. And then it will go all the way over here, and it will go to the city. And I'm actually going to be getting off the stop just over here, and it's actually right here. And I'll actually be above ground right here, and then I can get to the road right here. So I'm going to let this Los Santos International Airport subway bring me to the first stop, and I will see you guys once I get there. I'm just getting to my first stop now, and you actually see that I had to pay some fees. Though it wasn't a fee for the subway, it's actually just my daily fees for all the businesses that I own. But I'm just pulling up to my first stop, and this is actually exactly where I started. And I could get off if I wanted to, though I'm not going to get off. And on the map you can see this is exactly where I started because I'm actually right by my car. But now it will actually bring me closer to the city, so I will see you guys once I get to the next stop. You can actually get off of the subway while it's still moving, though I don't recommend this because then you'll either have to kill yourself or walk back over to the stop where your car is at, or just walk to any stop to get back up. But I'm actually at this stop right here, so the next stop is actually the one I'm going to get off. And you will actually see that no one will enter the subway because not many people enter the subway, if any. But this is actually the last stop that's at Los Santos International Airport until it goes in its circle. And similar to a train, you can actually see and shoot the driver. So if I were to shoot this guy right here, he'll actually still move at the train, which is kind of weird. But let the train start up, even though it doesn't have to be started up in order for me to kill him, because it will still keep moving. This guy is basically just watching over to make sure everything's going smoothly. He's not actually driving the subway. But now if I grab up my sniper rifle and actually shoot him, you'll see that the subway will actually still keep moving. So let me shoot him right in the head here, and the subway is actually still moving. So now I'm going to keep riding the subway over to the next stop, which is actually the stop I'm going to get off, and I will see you guys once I get there. I'm actually just getting to the above ground part of this train, and my stop's actually just past this bridge here. But once again, I could jump out if I wanted to, though I don't feel like walking over to the road. And also my stop is just up here, so I'm just going to wait an extra 30 seconds instead of having to walk back over to the road. Once I get to the stop, it's actually going to want me to get off on the other side, which I'm going to do, and then I'm actually going to walk across the train tracks while the train has stopped. Because there is no easy way to get over to this middle thing, but I'm going to get off over here, and then I'm actually going to just cross the train once again. And hopefully the train doesn't start moving until I pass it. And I'm actually going to just go to the right here and just jump over this rail and then just walk across. And then the road is actually right here. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today's video. Be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button and set post notifications to all, because there are new how-to GTA videos coming out every day, as well as MGSR server videos twice a week. You can also follow me on my Instagram at MGSR Gaming. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for our next GTA how-to video, as well as an MGSR server video. Click in the top left to watch a video that YouTube recommends for you, and click on the right to subscribe.